Hello everyone, this is Jim. Today in this video, I will introduce some new functions in VD3E new firmware V1.11. This is the mainly contains 8 points. First one is about torque control. In our new firmware, we have added CST and PT mode. This is the control block diagram of CST modes and some relative parameter. For example, target torque and target torque offsets, torque limit and speed limit. For the parameter, we need to set 6060 as A to set servo as CST modes, and during servo running, we could see the panel where displays 8ARM. And also PT. Here are some relative parameters similar with CST modes. And for PT mode, we need to set this 6060 as 4. And for PT modes, servo panel where displays 84RM. Okay, and the next is about speed limit and torque limit in torque mode. First one is speed limit source. Here we could choose 0 or 2. If we set it as 0, it means servo will use internal forward and reverse limits. These two parameters. This one and this one. If we set P19 as 2, then the speed limit will be set through Ethernet communication, and we can set the speed limit, forward speed limit and reverse speed limit in this parameter. This parameter unit is units per second. Okay. And for torque limit source, we also have two choices. If we set as 0, then servo will use internal value to set the torque limits. These two, forward torque limit and reverse torque limit. If we set as 2, then it will use Ethernet communication to set the torque limits. For forward torque limits, the value will be a small one between 6072 and 60E0, and also reverse torque limit will be the small one of these two. 6072 is the max torque, and these two is forward and reverse torque limit. Okay, next function is DI display. We add this new parameter to display the status of DI. This parameter is read only, and the flash rate is about 1 ms. If we use monitoring value, I mean DI is this one. For this parameter, the refresh rate is about 100 ms, so we could see this parameter have a fast refresh rate. And these are the details about this parameter. Each bit have different signal. Okay, next function is about position diversion alarm, arrow 36. This is how servo to calculate the position diversion alarm. And these are some relative parameters. Okay, and the next function is about P10.6. This parameter is multi-term absolute encoder reset. This function this parameter. In the old firmware, when we set this parameter as 1, only U056 will be set as 0. But now in new firmware, when we set this as 1, both these 3 parameters will be set as 0. It's just like we use homing mode 35 to set the current position as the home position. Okay, and the next parameter is about this one, communication tolerance P032. This parameter is mainly to use to solve the error 9. This error is about communication error, and usually this error will appear when the network cable is not good, or network cable is too long, or there are some interference inside. So for this application, we can try to increase this parameter to solve error 9. Next function is about this one. For old firmware, when we use this waveform, this function, when servo have error, the record curve will directly stop. But for new firmware, the record will continue to record more 2 seconds. So with these 2 seconds, we can do some troubleshooting. Okay, and the last function is about quick stop and post stop. These 2 parameters. For the quick stop selection, default value is 2, this one. And here are some other parameters, and it is function. Please note it, for post stop selection, talk mode is different with other modes. So we could see here have two settings. For talk mode, when we set bounce 1, 2, 3, it means when the servo is trigger the post stop, the torque will reduce according to this parameter, and then finally change to run status. Okay, this is the mainly functions in new firmware, and there are some other small changes in new firmware, but I didn't introduce them in this video. If you need to upgrade your servo, you can contact our servo technical. Okay, and that's all about this video. Thanks for your watching.